Sponsors and partners of the CIMB Niaga Indonesian Masters 2014 pledged to build more homes for the less fortunate as part of its Habitat for Humanity Indonesia drive. Since its launch in 2011, organisers of the golf tournament have been instrumental in building 29 homes for families in need.
Habitat for Humanity is one of a foundation focused in building a house and building a community.
The Asian Tour Golf Show introduced French players Lionel and Sébastien Gros to the Habitat for Humanity build site in Sentul to lend a helping hand. The environment was alien to the golfers, but the hospitality of the local villagers was familiar and universal. Without any hesitation, Lionel picked up a hammer and got straight to work.
Like your golf club, I think. You think I can do it?
I think so.
Also unafraid to break out a sweat, Sébastien borrowed a shovel from the neighbouring family and joined his compatriot.
That's a birdie, no?
When you're going from tournaments to tournaments, you never see what really a country is.
It's very interesting to see like the real world, because when we are traveling and playing golf in a good hotel, everything is easy, so seeing the real life.
Well, that makes you think about many things, that you're pretty lucky to live in the life you've got.
This is very good, like to build a house for these people and try to help them to live better.
After seeing poverty firsthand, Lionel and Sébastien are more thankful to be fortunate enough to start playing golf from a young age.
I was doing many sports at the age of 12. They asked me to do like sport and school with tennis table, but I knew at its time that I prefer golf, so I stick with golf.
Well, I thought it was a pretty sport just reserved for the old people, and was playing other sports when I was young, and my grandpa just asked me if I wanted to play it. I told him no, and told me you should try, and I tried. Fell in love with it. I was about 10 years old.
Weber graduated from Q School in 2013 and finished 7th in his first Asian Tour event at the Zaikaba Myanmar Open. But the 23-year-old lost his momentum and his tour card and had to go through Q School again this year.
It was my first year as a professional, first year on Asian Tour. Finding a place to live, finding some sponsor to travel. I lose my momentum, and now I feel more comfortable here. I have only played 1 year on Asian Tour. I know the course, I know the countries, so I hope it's going to be a good year for me.
Gros is new to the Asian Tour, having just come through Q School in February. Although he finished tied 6th, the man from Lyon admits he still has a lot to learn.
You have to adapt above the grass. That is pretty different in Europe. Just the hit is pretty strange for me because I've got always the hands that are, pretty wet. So, but for the rest of it, you just have to drink a lot of water.
Yeah, when it's 35 degrees, it's very difficult to keep your calm and lucidity. So.
Despite complaints about the heat and humidity, Seb and Lionel are determined to stay on the Asian Tour.
To play more tournaments next year and just keep my card. That's the only thing I want this year.
Goal is to make more birdies than boogies.
The French pair have taken root in the royal coastal town of Hua Hin as their regional base for a variety of reasons.
I think it's maybe one of the capital for golf in Thailand, and that from Bangkok you can fly to about everywhere in Asia.
Condition for training was perfect, weather was very good. Now Sébastien is playing also on Asian Tour. We've got two other French who's playing on Asian Development Tour. So it's like a small family now, French family.
After helping to hammer a few nails and shovel a bit of dirt around, the thoughtful French players handed out CIMB Niaga Indonesian Masters gifts for the children at the build site, doing their best to spread a little joy during the visit.
It feels very good, like to try to do something for these people, and I'm very happy to play on Asian Tour because it's not just about golfing.
Well, it's pretty great to see that, and to see that it was for a good charity. Habitat for Humanity is doing for them, and changes their lives so much from an old house to a new one, and pretty cool to see them face, well, just always smiling.
The Asian Tour is proud to be associated with an event that gives back to the community.